Hello, Dodgers Nation, and welcome back to the Dodgers Insider, your go-to destination for everything blue, bold, and breaking in Los Angeles. Today's episode is a loaded one, with troubling injury updates, a $17 million regret starting to spark debate, and a fan base in absolute uproar over a major Shohei Ohtani snub. Buckle up, because the headlines coming out of Chavez Ravine are enough to shake the stadium. Let's kick things off with the unsettling status of two of the Dodgers' most expensive arms. Update 1. Dodgers rotation crisis deepens. The Los Angeles Dodgers entered 2025 with arguably the most stacked rotation in baseball history. Yamamoto, Sasaki, Glasnow, Snell, Ohtani. 5 potential aces, a dream rotation, on paper. But now, just 2 months into the season, that dream looks more like a nightmare. 4 of those 5 pitchers are currently unavailable. That's right, Shohei Ohtani has yet to pitch this season. Roki Sasaki was just placed on the injured list on May 13th. Tyler Glasnow and Blake Snell, they've both been sidelined since April. And according to manager Dave Roberts, no one knows exactly when they'll be back. I really don't, Roberts admitted when asked about their timelines. Tyler is a tick ahead of Blake, but I still don't know what that looks like. That uncertainty is sending chills down the spines of Dodgers fans everywhere. Glasnow, who was acquired via trade from Tampa Bay and quickly signed to a 5-year, $136.5 million deal, is finally starting a throwing progression. In fact, he's scheduled to throw a bullpen session Friday. Snell, on the other hand, not so fast. The reigning 2-time Cy Young winner was just transferred to the 60-day IL. He's been cleared to begin a throwing program, but he hasn't been scheduled for a bullpen yet. That's a worrying sign. And let's not forget, this team committed a jaw-dropping amount of money to this rotation. Yamamoto received a record-shattering 12-year, $325 million contract. Shohei Ohtani's deal? 10 years, $700 million, the largest contract in sports history. Glasnow and Snell added another $300 million combined. But all that money won't mean much if those arms aren't ready by October. For now, the Dodgers are leaning on guys like Tony Gonsolin and Dustin, who are just returning from long absences of their own. And young Gavin Stone and Landon Knack are getting thrown into the fire to hold the rotation together. One thing's for sure, the Dodgers might have the talent, but their World Series hopes are riding on a timeline no one can predict. Update 2. Michael Conforto's $17 million struggles. While the injuries in the rotation have taken center stage, another concern is brewing in the outfield, and it's starting to look like a $17 million misfire. Michael Conforto was brought in this offseason to provide power, experience, and a much-needed boost to the Dodgers' left field production. He was supposed to bring stability. Instead, he's batting a disastrous .164. That's not just disappointing, that's damaging, especially for a team with World Series ambitions. Bleacher Report's Kerry Miller didn't hold back, saying the Dodgers might regret their investment in Conforto. And looking at the numbers, it's hard to argue. Last year, Conforto posted a .450 slugging percentage, with 20 home runs for the Giants, 17 of those on the road. That was a key reason the Dodgers believed he could thrive in a more hitter-friendly environment. But here in 2025, that power hasn't shown up. Still, there's a small ray of hope. Over the last 10 games, Conforto has shown flashes. He's hitting .265 with an OPS of 771 during that span. Is it a turning point or just a hot streak? Dave Roberts remains cautiously optimistic. I think the last handful of days he swung the bat better. He's in a good spot, said Roberts. I applaud his work and his consistent effort. He's not running from it, and that's something that isn't always easy when you're struggling. If Conforto can turn things around and start living up to the expectations the Dodgers had when they signed him, this narrative could change quickly. But time is ticking, and LA can't afford to have a black hole in left field as they chase another title. Update 3. Shohei Ohtani snubbed, Dodgers fans furious. Now let's talk about Shohei Ohtani, and not just his injury status. This is about legacy, respect, recognition, and right now, Dodgers fans feel none of that is being given to their generational superstar. Jayson Stark, a respected Hall of Fame baseball writer, just released his all-quarter-century team. Think of it like the MLB's dream team of the 2000s and 2010s, the best of the best since 2000. But here's the bombshell. Stark left Shohei Ohtani off the list. Instead, he chose Boston Red Sox legend David Ortiz as the team's designated hitter. That's right, Big Papi over the three-time MVP, World Series champion, and modern face of baseball. The reaction? Outrage. Shohei gets bumped for David Ortiz? One fan asked. That's some East Coast bias. Another fan pointed out that Ohtani just shattered the all-time DHFWAR record, becoming the only DH in MLB history to win multiple MVPs. Stark admitted it was a tough call. He even said it might have been the worst part of the entire exercise, and considered creating a brand new position just to honor Ohtani's unique greatness. But fans weren't buying it. One comment summed it up. No one in their right mind would pick Ortiz over Shohei. Just ridiculous. The debate even reignited frustrations around other questionable picks, with critics blasting Stark's choices of Derek Jeter over A-Rod, Yadier Molina over Buster Posey, and Jose Altuve over Robinson Cano or Chase Utley. For Dodgers fans, it wasn't just a snub, it was an insult. Shohei has brought an electric energy to Los Angeles, and while he hasn't pitched in 2025 due to injury, his bat remains a constant force in the lineup. His World Series ring, 3 MVPs, and ability to change the game every time he steps on the field should be enough to earn him that all-quarter-century title. But once again, he's left out, and fans are making their voices heard. So where does this leave the Dodgers? You've got a rotation on life support, a $17 million question mark in left field, and your biggest superstar being disrespected on the national stage. But here's the thing about the Dodgers. They always find a way to rise. Whether it's Tony Gonsolin stepping up, Conforto finding his swing, or Ohtani letting his bat do the talking, this team isn't done writing its story in 2025. October is still months away, and that's when it all counts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay one step ahead of every major update out of Dodger Stadium. We're dropping the truth, the tension, and the triumph 3 times a week. This is the Dodgers Insider signing off, but we'll be back before the next pitch.